The Two Houses on Hilltop Lane. Once upon a time, on a quiet lane at the edge of a busy town, stood two houses, one grand and tall with golden gates, and one small and cozy with a crooked chimney. In the grand house lived the Vandersons, the richest family in the town. Mr. and Mrs. Vanderson had everything: shiny cars, sparkly clothes, and even a gold-plated swing in the garden. But what they didn't have was time. They were always too busy buying things to teach their children, Victor and Violet, the importance of kindness or respect. Victor and Violet had all the toys they could ever want, but they threw them around carelessly. They shouted at the maids, teased the postman, and laughed when their neighbors' kids wore old shoes. "Why should we care?" they'd say. "We're better than everyone else." In the little house next door lived the Fernwoods, a poor but cheerful family. Mr. and Mrs. Fernwood didn't have much, sometimes just enough for rice and beans for dinner, but they had love and wisdom to spare. Every evening they sat with their children Leo and Lila, teaching them to say please, thank you, and to help anyone in need, no matter who they were. "You don't need riches to be rich," Mr. Fernwood would say. "You just need a kind heart and a strong mind." As years passed, the four children grew up. Victor and Violet, still convinced they were better than everyone else, demanded special treatment wherever they went. They dropped out of school, thinking they didn't need to learn because their parents had money. But over time, people stopped wanting to work with them. Their rude ways drove away friends, teachers, and later, even business partners. Meanwhile, Leo and Lila studied hard. They helped their neighbors, shared what little they had, and always listened with respect. When someone fell, they helped them up. When someone was left out, they made space at their table. One day, the town mayor held a contest, Build the Future, offering a prize to the team with the best idea to help the town grow. Victor and Violet entered the contest with fancy machines and gold-framed posters, but they refused to work with others. "We're the smartest, we'll win this alone," they boasted. Leo and Lila, on the other hand, formed a team with kids from all backgrounds. They listened to everyone's ideas, treated the shy kids kindly, and built something special, a plan for a community garden and learning center, where rich and poor children could grow food, learn together, and share. The judges were amazed. Leo and Lila's team won. They were offered scholarships, and eventually, they started a company that helped towns all across the country grow together. Their company motto was, "Respect builds the future." Years later, Victor and Violet saw Leo and Lila on the news, standing proudly beside their now elderly parents, thanking them for teaching them right from wrong. Mr. and Mrs. Vanderson watched from their mansion, now quiet and empty. Mrs. Vanderson sighed. "We gave them everything money could buy, except the one thing that mattered." Moral of the story: riches may fade, but the values you grow up with last forever. Humility, kindness, and respect are treasures no one can take away, and they open doors no money ever could.